How to generate leads as a loan officer without cold calling. That's what you asked me for, and that's what we're going to talk about on this episode of The Inside BS Show. My name is Dave Lorenzo. This is the show that takes you inside business strategy. We share all the insider business secrets with you, and we get to the bottom of everything that's going on in your world. And we're helping you generate leads today as a loan officer without cold calling. So I'm going to share with you 5 ways you can generate leads as a loan officer without cold calling. And then at the end of our time together, I'm going to share with you a secret, an insider secret, to help you make your life a lot easier. You'll generate a lot more leads without cold calling, but you'll do it in a way that's natural. So the 5 steps are coming right now. And at the end of our time together today, step number 6 is going to be that extra oomph that puts you over the top and helps you get more leads as a loan officer without ever cold calling. Okay, let's dive right into the content. Step number 1 for how to get more leads as a loan officer without cold calling is become famous in a niche or a geographic area. If you're the person who can get a certain type of deals done, and you're the kind of person who becomes known for handling specific types of deals. So maybe you're the person who handles subprime credit clients, or maybe you're the person who handles multifamily financing, or maybe you're the person who handles financing for rehab properties. This is a great opportunity for you to become known in a niche for something specific you do. So there's 3 ways to become quote unquote famous for what you do. The first is to specialize in a specific type of transaction. So when I say specialize, I don't mean that's all you do in your business. I mean that you become known for that among people in the industry. So difficult financing projects, or multifamily financing, or financing for projects that need to be rehabbed. If you're an expert in these areas, you'll get all of the transactions in that area because people know you're really good at pulling that off. The second thing you can do to become famous is to become famous among people who have an affinity with you and how you do business. So if you have an affinity with an ethnic group or an organization, and you have a high profile in that ethnic group or organization, so you're part of the Sons of Norway, let's say, and you're the mortgage broker in the Sons of Norway, and everybody who's a son of Norway who buys a home refinances or finances their home through you, that is another way to become famous among a group of people and really attract business. The third way to become famous among a group of people is geography. So if you're the person who handles all the financing for any home that's sold in the Oakmont neighborhood, all the realtors know if it's an Oakmont home, you're an expert, you have banking relationships in the local community, you know how to get deals done in the local community, you can get them done easily and quickly, then you're the person they'll call in that geographic area. Those 3 examples are examples of becoming famous and attracting deals because you're famous for something. You can't be a Swiss Army knife. You can't be a jack of all trades. I mean, you can be in terms of what you can do, but from a marketing standpoint, you have to be known to different groups for special activities. You have to be known for a differentiating factor, but that is in the eye of the beholder. So if you live in Oakmont, everybody in Oakmont knows you as Oakmont's mortgage broker or as Oakmont's loan officer. If you live in Oakmont, but you're an expert at getting multifamily houses financed, then the multifamily community will know you as somebody who gets multifamily homes financed. Forget about the fact that the home doesn't have to be in Oakmont. If you're the president of the Sons of Norway and you also happen to be a loan officer, everybody from the Sons of Norway is going to come to you regardless of if it's multifamily, regardless of if it's in Oakmont. So each of those specific groups or communities knows you for a different thing, and that's a good thing. So be famous for something. Have a differentiating factor with every group. Make sure they know what that is, and that will help you generate leads as a loan officer, and you'll never have to cold call. The second thing you should do all the time is you should be doing educational seminars for your referral sources. You should be, at least once a month, you should be doing an educational seminar for brokers and realtors. You can do this in person, you can do them online. I prefer in person because people get to develop a relationship with you. Once a month, those seminars are essential. Even if only 5 people show up, that's 5 new relationships. And if each of those people does 1 deal a month, you're going to get those deals. So educational seminars for your referral sources are essential. The minimum is once a month. The third thing you should do to generate leads as a loan officer without cold calling is a weekly email newsletter. I cannot stress this enough. If you don't stay in touch with your referral sources and you don't stay in touch with your past clients, you're never going to get refinances. You're never going to get referrals from your referral sources. People want to work with you over and over again. They just forget about you. The weekly email newsletter keeps you top of mind. So write a weekly email newsletter. What do you write about? Well, certainly you write about financing news, but you can also write about community news. You could also write about interest rates. You can write about trends. You've got to stay top of mind with the people who do business with you and who refer business to you. Weekly email newsletters are the way to go. Make sure you're staying in touch with everyone you know on a weekly basis. All right, the fourth thing you should be doing is what I call goals sessions. So as a loan officer, the bulk of your business probably comes from realtors. You should sit down with your top 20 referral sources at least once a year and do a quote unquote goals session. That means you gain an understanding for what their goals are, and you figure out a way that you can help them achieve their goals. Think about it this way. If you took 2 of your referral sources every month and you did a goals session with them, and then you spent the rest of the time that month finding people who could do business with them, referring 2 or 3 people to them, what would that do for your relationship? It would get stronger. That relationship with that realtor would be cemented because the realtor would think, not only does this guy take great care of my clients when I bring clients to him, he also is looking out for me to try and help me find business. Now look, you can't do it with every realtor, but you certainly can do referrals to 2 realtors each month, and then you rotate who those realtors are. That's 24 or 25 realtors a year, 24 or 25 realtor relationships. Each of them needs to do probably 1 or 2 new deals a month to feed their family, and you want to get those deals. So you're talking about maybe 50 deals a month. If you do this right, it's a no-brainer. Do the goals session once a month with 2 different realtors, and then go out and find those 2 realtors, people who can refer business to them or people who can do business with them. The fifth thing you should be doing is taking a high profile at your kid's school or at your church group or at any organization that you belong to. Now, we talked about becoming famous in a niche market. This takes that above and beyond. You need to be in a leadership role in every organization that you're a member of, because once you're in a leadership role, that profile will attract people to you like a magnet. You'll get easy deals, you'll get difficult deals, you'll get deals that people never thought you could pull off. Your reputation will grow, but you have to take a high profile in those community, in those civic, and in those charitable organizations. Become a leader in your church, become a leader at your kid's school. You'll be amazed at how it enhances your business profile and it attracts clients to you without cold calling. All right, now we're at the point in our show where we talk about the one thing I told you that would make all the difference. And that one thing is developing a system for your lead generation as a loan officer. You want to generate leads as a loan officer without cold calling. You got to have a system. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, Dave, I got to start from scratch. I got to develop a sales funnel, this whole process. I don't know how to do it. No, stop. You don't have to do that. I've got a system for you, and I'm going to give it to you for free. Here's what you need to do. Go to the website, revenueroadmapguide.com, revenueroadmapguide.com. You'll see it down in the description of this video. It's my free gift to you. Go to that website, enter your information. You can immediately download my guide to generating leads as a loan officer without cold calling. It's a guide that you can immediately customize. All you need to do, fill out the questionnaire at the end. You can customize this system for you and for your team. You'll never need to cold call again as a loan officer once you have this system in place. It works like magic. Now, if you're looking for more ideas for how to generate leads as a loan officer without cold calling, scroll down. There's another video right below me right now. Watch that video right now. I look forward to seeing you in our next video.